Sunday, popularly known as Braidboy. You understand? I was born in Lagos, Ojo local government, Okoko precisely. Yeah, I'm living in Okoko. Alright? I'll say it's a very nice place to be though, but and also a very tough place to be. Shout out to all my Okoko niggas. I greet you up. You know, I was actually raised in the ghetto area where a lot of things happen. You understand? So yeah, basically I started with I was actually learning how to DJ back then. I was learning how to DJ before my mom's death, and after my mom's death, I felt I couldn't get money for the equipment and everything because my mom was the one sponsoring me for new things and all that. So I needed something that could be giving me money, So I talked to a friend and he said, okay, why don't you learn how to make hair? So I was like, okay, fine. Then I went to learn how to make hair. After learning how to make hair for some months, of which I started making hair professionally, then I discovered that I have different talents in different areas, like acting, and also I love music. I love music so much. Like I really love music. I started acting when I was in primary school, though not professionally, but as student now, they always call you say, come, most times I'm Bala part at the art. Yeah, and my principal there used to tell me, so you killed it. So, and there was a time my mom actually wanted to take me for this acting program, but they were requesting for money and money was much, so I couldn't afford it, and I just went back. So that dream I killed it. But recently I found out that the thing keeps coming up each time. Like in my church, we always come out. I'm always at acting department, and they always tell me, guy, you good, stuff like that. So I just have to put it off. Then growing in Okoko, man, that area tough time. But easy at all. Like growing in Okoko is the kind of thing that as a child growing up, if you have this mentality of belonging to the society, it's either you end up doing something you don't want to do. But sometimes we look at people in different dimensions. We have people that we look up to. You feel like, wow, this person and this person is doing this kind of thing, and you want to be like them. And especially when you are growing up in a ghetto, you get to say, yes, senior man day here, senior man day here. It's not really easy. It has never been easy at all. Because, when you have this mentality of, okay, you want to go to school, you want to be this, you want to be that, but your environment is not actually encouraging you, be that person you really want to be. You waking up every morning, not seeing bankers, not seeing lawyers, not seeing different kind of professionals with that mentality, it brings you it makes you feel like maybe you can't be those professional. You can't be at those professional levels. But I feel I actually like wanted to like, okay, this is my mindset. This is what I can do. This is what I really want. I really want to do this, and I push towards it. So growing up is a very tough one, because it's a place where a lot of things happen. But though, if you are born in Okoko and raised there, you don't actually have any issues with anybody, because they see you as one. Okoko is a place that always represents, like, I love Okoko so much. I will always represent Okoko, and I've always said it to myself that I really want to make this place proud. Like, I want to be a light in this particular place. I want to let people understand that Okoko is a place whereby stars can actually come out from. I want to make it clear to people, because you know, people at a stage I became so popular in Okoko, like people started knowing me, even though I wasn't like, because occupying like making hair, because I actually learned how to make hair in Okoko. Yeah, but that's true. I actually learned how to make hair in Okoko. So you know, sometimes when I come out, you know, guys now, when they look at you as a guy, you are making a woman's hair. Like, they look at you like, see this guy, now woman hair you make. Like, you know, it was kind of funny to them. Like, they are making woman hair. Guy, are you okay? You know, as a ghetto now, as ghetto place every day, instead of where you go learn woman hair, you're supposed to go learn barbing. You understand that kind of thing? But I was actually determined, because I've seen a lot of people who made it to guys. I've seen some guys that, you know, made it out there through making of hair, especially women. So I was determined, and ever since I learned how to make hair, it has been me, myself, and myself. It has been the hair that I learned that has been keeping me up, that brought me to this far. Well, talking about making of hair and how I handle my clients, the female clients, it's not really easy, like seriously, handling women, but one hell of experience that has really taught me a lot in life. Because I believe one thing, if you can actually learn how to handle women, like you can handle anything in this life, like anything. You can handle any situation, you can handle anything if you can learn how to handle women. So, you know, as a guy making hair for ladies, yeah, sometimes you find like you find out that you are so attracted to ladies more than guys. Like sometimes when I look at my contacts, like maybe if I'm having like 60, if I'm having like 200 contacts, like 199 or 198 is they are females. You know, it's kind of female contact. So sometimes like my guys will be like, I'm a guy, not for you. We don't understand you against her. She is not a talk to woman, I be, you know, there are pressures too, because your fellow guys now see you as this kind of person. Like you don't mingle with guys, you prefer mingling with ladies more. You know, sometimes it's kind of like disturbing. Like you not feel like you can't even handle guys, but you know, you have to just do what you love doing. I found out that after learning how to make it, I fell in love with making it. So, you know, it's something I can never forget. It's an experience I really love so much about me, and I love about people. So what I'm actually saying here is that Doesn't matter where you're coming from or where you're coming out from. You can always achieve whatever you want to achieve. No matter the area, no matter the place, no matter how tough that place can be, no matter how disturbing it can be. Music is something I always have inside me. Right from time, right from childhood. I've always loved singing. Like I can't really sing people's music. Like I can't sing people's music. Like when they sing and they want me to sing it back, like I can't give it back. I always find that each time I want to sing somebody's song, like I start doing my own thing. Like I start doing my own thing on that person's music. Like So I just feel I had this music stuff inside me. Though when it comes to music, I really love whiskey. Whiskey is a big man, man. Like I love him so much. I love the kind of music he does. I love the way he positions himself on stage. I like the way he does his thing, and I like his low-key kind of guy. But the motivation, the person that gave me this motivation, like the person that actually made me to realize that I can do this in music is Davido. Because looking at Davido's life and career, I find that people actually think you can't do music. I can remember the first time I went to the studio. I actually told that was the first time, my first experience going to a studio. I paid my money for my recording. After recording, what the guy told me, he said, "Guy, this is your voice. You don't think I do music." Like seriously, I ended, like I was so discouraged. I was so discouraged. Like I thought what that guy was saying was real. I felt I couldn't do it. But looking at Davido, I said to myself, if Davido is out there, if he can be out there doing great, making Nigeria proud, God, who the fuck am I not to do it? The video is kind of an aspiration. It makes me feel like there is nothing I can't do. He brings himself out. He's doing it even when people said, even when people are trying to make him feel like he can't, but he keeps on doing it. And one of the greatest in music in the whole world. When it comes to the type of music that I do, actually, sometimes I listen to patriarchy kind of songs. And I found out that I was doing more of dancehall to any other type of music. But I now found out that my own kind of music is different from dancehall. It's kind of reggaeous and kind of dancehall. Like it's merged. So for me to give it a particular name, I looked at it and I said, I think this thing I'm doing is like dancehall melody. I call it dancehall melody because it has this Afro kind of spice to it. Like it's kind of a reggae that is modernized. It's kind of a dancehall that is actually modernized. with Afro kind of music. So I just want you all to go out there, music career, also the music career. Yeah, I create time for my studio work. Most time at night. It's not like go to studio at night to record, and whenever I have clients, probably home service, wherever, I actually go for it during the daytime and all that. Then sometimes I also go for shoot too. So I have to schedule myself when it comes to my career. Like I have to book appointments with people, those I want to make hair. Yeah. Then my studio part, that one is at night. So that doesn't really affect me. But my acting part, that's when I have little issues, because sometimes they'll call you for location at this place, or they'll call you for location at here. But what I do is I try to book appointment with whoever is producing me, whoever is the director or producer of the movie. I book appointment up front from them. I tell them if you want me to feature in your movie, you have to tell me earlier so that I can actually tell my manager so that you can fix the time. I will know that okay, I'm not making hair at this particular time, then I go for it. And if I have hair at the same time that I have a shooting, it's either I tell my client that I want to make that hair, so okay, see, this is when I'm going to be chance. Once I'm done with my shooting, check, I go for my hairdressing work, and that is it. And that is how I've been, recycling this whole career. The truth is that the industry is not really easy to be in. For you to be at that limelight, you have to work so hard to get out there, to showcase what you have. I know we have in the industry, if your face is just showing, we have this difficulty of them not even giving you the chance to even show what you have to showcase what you have inside you. So sometimes you just have to do it yourself. You don't need to look at anybody. The social media have really helped a lot of people become what they actually wanted to become. So I'm not actually looking up to anybody to the most you have to be this person to post me or do this for me to be out there. I just believe that if this thing is inside me and I can release it to the people directly, then only God is my witness, The sky will be my starting point anyway. So I believe my talent is actually going to speak for me. I believe my hard work too can actually speak for me, because when you believe in people, they fail you. When you put your hope in people, maybe trying to this guy is my party, this guy is my guy, you go actually do this, you go post me, you go do this. No, they'll fail you. They'll make you feel bad. They'll make you think that what you are doing is wrong. They'll make you think that what you are doing is a waste of time. I know a lot of artists out there that are dead, their career are dead. Why? Because of discouragement. Because of people trying to make them feel they don't want it, they can't do it. No, you don't have to put your hope in people. Yeah, no man is an island. You need one person's help to grow. But come on, do it yourself. People want to see what you have done. People want to actually know this. They want to see how far you have really gone with your own life. What I'm trying to say here is that when you want to jump a fence and you stand close to that fence, looking at it, as you're looking at it, everybody's looking at you. Yeah, nobody's even coming close to you. Everybody will be what is he trying to do? That means you're not giving anybody any sign. You actually want to jump that fence, but you're just close to the fence. You're not making any move to jump that fence. Nobody is going to come close to you. But if you can raise your bars, like your hands on that fence, like put your hand on the fence, on the edge, and you're like struggling with the fence, like you're trying to like, cross over to the other side, and you're not doing it. You keep on trying. Let me tell you the truth, and that's the truth. Definitely, one person out of those clouds looking at you there is going to come, use his edge, and raise you up to that fence so that you can cross to the other side. What I'm trying to say here is that you have to make a move. You have to let people understand that, yeah, this is what I really want to do. This is my love for this. This is what I actually want to do. If you can't do that, you're going nowhere. So for the industry, what I'm actually saying is that what I have inside me is going to speak for me. The talents I have is going to speak for me. And I know that you know when you see my talent, you're going to make me feel like, yeah, you're worth it. So, talking about the industry, I don't really depend on anybody. I don't have anybody to depend on. I only depend on God. I pray to my God. My pastor also prays for me, because I believe what I have is going to be seen someday. Talking about where I want to see myself, or how I want to see myself in the next 5 to 6 years. Yeah, when you put a lot of hard work into it, you expect results. And you actually expect results. The truth is that in the next 5 to 6 years, I expect myself to be up there. I expect myself to be at the top there, where those niggas are, where those big actors, big musicians, good musicians are. People like Patoranking, people like Whiskey, people like Davido. Shout out to Braidboy. Shout out to all these people that are creating these lines for us to like come up there. People like Two-Face, Senior Man, people like P-Square. I expect myself to be like this. When you come out in the crowd, when you come out, people like, wow, it's like, this is my Braidboy, what's up, I expect myself to be there. Like, I want to see myself on your screen. I want to see myself everywhere I go to. I want to see myself on the billboard. I want to see myself being an ambassador of different brands. I want to see myself as the face of Nigeria. I want to see myself as that ghetto boy that came out from nowhere and became something. That is where I want to see myself in the next 5 to 6 years. I want to be a superstar, a genius superstar, and I know I will. I just want you guys to keep supporting me, keep recommending me, keep giving me that courage that you guys have been giving it to me. Shout out to all my colleagues, shout out to all the senior men in the area. Shout out to my niggas that have been doing wonders in my life. Shout out to my hood. Go to the world. Well, for those of you looking up to me, what I will say to you is this: nothing good comes easy. Okay? There is nothing good in this life that comes easy. You have to keep up doing the good work you're doing. Don't feel like that your dream is a waste of time. No. The moment you start feeling like your dream is a waste of time, the moment you're going down, the moment you won't be able to achieve whatever you want to achieve. You have to keep pushing. No matter the response, no matter the negativity that you get from people, no matter what people say about you, no matter the negative things people say about you, keep on pushing, keep on drilling, work hard. Just know that once you do this, you have done your own work. Leave the rest to God, because He's actually going to take care of all of that. You're going to see yourself wherever you want to see yourself, or however you want to see yourself. Thank you. Gracias.